I assume you have connected your switch to the PC or laptop using RS-232 serial cable. When you connect your switch to the PC or laptop, you will see this screen, and this is hyperterminal. This is emulation software I am using. You can use PuTTY or any other emulation software. Default username is manager, and the default password for this switch for Allied Telesis is friend. So I will type default username, that is manager, and default password is friend. So I have logged into my switch. Here I will press here I will type enable command to enter exit configuration mode. So I will enter enable command. So I am in exit configuration mode. When I want to make some changes in the configuration of the switch, I will need to enter global configuration mode. To enter global configuration mode, we will use configure terminal command. In some switches you will use configure command, and most of the switches we use configure terminal command. So I have entered global configuration mode. You can see changes are happening here. Okay, so we have entered global configuration mode. From here you will start configuring this switch. First of all, I will create some VLANs on this switch. To create VLANs, you need to enter global configuration mode, and you will enter VLAN space database command. Press enter. When you press enter, you can see we are inside global configuration mode, and VLAN shows we are in VLAN configuration mode now. So to create VLANs, we will use VLAN. We will use this command VLAN space. Next we will give VLAN ID. That's a number, and then we will name this VLAN. For example, I want to create a VLAN VLAN 10. So we will create VLAN 10. VLAN space VLAN ID, that's 10, and we will name it, I say name LAN, local area network. So VLAN 10 has been created. Now I create VLAN 100 and name it as management VLAN. Okay, VLAN and a name, these are the commands. Okay, when we enter VLAN command, then we are to provide VLAN ID, VID 100. Then name means what is the name of the VLAN? VLAN 100. So I have created two VLANs on my switch. One is VLAN 10, other is VLAN 100. Now I exit. When I exit, you can see I am out of VLAN configuration mode. I am back to global configuration mode. Now we select some of the ports and add these ports to a VLAN. To select the ports, we will use interface, not range. Range is used for 8000 switches. Here we will type interface, then port, and we will select range. So I have selected port 1. Next I will type switch port access VLAN add or VLAN ID. Here we will input VLAN ID, that's VLAN 100. Here you see port 1 has been added to VLAN 100. And now we will tap exit. Now we will select interface. We will select other ports from port 2 1.0.2 dash. This is the port. Okay, it must be 2, not 1. Sorry. you need to make correction. Now I have selected port 2 to 24 and I will add these ports to VLAN 10. Switch port access VLAN and then VLAN ID. This is the command to add the ports to the VLAN. So I have added port 1 to VLAN 100, that's management VLAN, and from port 2 to 24 to VLAN 10, that will be used for nodes on the network. Here I show you all the VLANs. To see the VLANs, you are to type this command, show VLAN space all. In 9000 switch, you will type hold command show VLAN all. On some of the switches you will only type show VLAN and all the VLANs will be shown. Here you can see there are different VLANs. VLAN 1, that's default VLAN, okay. Port 25 and 26 are still on VLAN 1 or VLAN default VLAN, and VLAN 10, here you can see from port 2 to 23, 24, these all 23 ports are on VLAN 10, and this is management VLAN 100. I have only added VLAN port number 1, this is port number, to this VLAN 100, okay. Provide you with then I will add these ports to the VLAN. So 25 and 26 are trunk port. This trunk port or tagged port will be shown in all the VLANs. Here you can see these two ports are included in all VLANs or added to all VLANs.